Hello, everyone. I wanted to talk about shaking medicine today to go over some of the key points and a lot of common things that come up in shaking medicine, especially in the beginning. So, the first big stepping stone, if you will, is that step of actually trying it out. And what comes up a lot is, well, people don't know what this is, and in fact, most people don't know what shaking medicine is. This medicine of shaking has been suppressed in our world for a long, long time. And so it's really revolutionary to be bringing something so lost and forgotten and even forbidden in some cases. And what this is simple. It's a mechanism that we explore that has evolved within us over billions of years in the nervous system of animals. It acts as hygiene for our nervous system, our body, our mind. It's a natural way to release stress and anxiety, aches, pains, tension, suppressed emotions, trauma. It works on many levels and is organic, it's natural, it's quite easy to access, actually. It's within us all. We do it in the mother's womb. We do it when we're born. It's just that somewhere along the lines as a kid, it usually gets suppressed, especially in our Western culture. And so that's the first big hurdle, is understanding a bit about it, what it is, so you give it a go and try it. You can easily try it. Anyone in the world can easily try it. I made my beginner's course completely free, currently in the school community. So give it a go if you haven't. I highly recommend it because the simplicity of what it is that we explore in shaking medicine, this instinctive mechanism of therapeutic tremoring, which is spontaneous shaking and a way to let go of control, surrender, and allow. It's quite relaxing and soft and easy. So give it a go. Do the free course. I made it free, so no excuses. Get on to it. If you spend over the course of a week or two very casually going through it, you can easily do the 3 classes, or even just do it 3 days in a row, and you've done it. And this can very likely change your life forever in a very positive way, because this mechanism we explore is very powerful. Remember, it's innate. It's how nature designed us to heal from, an easy way to put it is sympathetic states, when something puts us in fight, flight, stress, anxiety, trauma, etc. Animals in nature, they shake it off, literally. And I'm not talking about voluntary shaking, which so many modalities do use. That's another common thing, is people think, oh, shaking medicine, oh, is that where you just shake? It's very commonly said. And yes, but also no. Most people are thinking about 5 minutes of voluntary shaking, which is controlled, still relaxed, but kind of forceful shaking. You make the body shake. In shaking medicine, we do a bit of that sometimes to warm up, but ultimately our focus is this spontaneous shaking, where we go really slow, we slow it down, and we relax, and we allow the spontaneous shaking to take over, and then we surrender into that more and more to allow it to move us for us, to heal us, to move us how we need to be moved. And yeah, it's super potent and super powerful. It's completely changed my life, and it's changed and improved the health and well-being of so many people. Like, go down in the school community and you'll see people posting about really profound shifts it's creating in their life. And on our shakingmedicine.com, the reviews page, I think there's hundreds of reviews now. They're very positive experiences. So then, okay, you try it out. That's the first big step. Probably the biggest is just to do that beginner's course, which is learning how to turn it on and off, to allow it in your life, to do it safely and effectively, and you reach this first big threshold of embodiment, which is very easy. You could get there in a few days, sometimes even just the first class. And speaking of that, like often in the very first class, people have very profound experiences in just their first session because they're just allowing their body to unravel how it's meant to as an animal. It's unlike, shaking medicine is unlike controlled practices out there, which usually take years and thousands of practices to kind of, so to speak, master. This isn't about mastering it, it's about accessing this innate mechanism, and instantly you get profound benefits. Most of us have years and decades of pent up tension and trauma and such, so it's going to take a while to unravel all of that. And that's down the road, that's where this takes us, is to this stage of complete animalistic homeostasis. It's a very beautiful place to be, to get to, and shaking medicine is very effective at getting us there, and thus then complementing everything we do in life. Like for me, I love to do things like yoga and qigong and acro yoga, and this is all Ashtanga, and this is shaking medicine. Just really, it becomes a part of all that for one, but also helps me go so much deeper in all of that. And another common thing that comes up is as you're embodying it, there's this sense of like, am I controlling this or am I not controlling this? And I would say, as it's a skill we're cultivating. It's in a way, it's a relationship with our tremor mechanism that we can definitely, most people do access it in the first class. But then as we keep going with it, as we journey into the process, we get better at deeply surrendering and allowing it. And so at first, yeah, it's like you can let go of control and get the spontaneous shaking. But generally, yeah, there's deeper levels of that we can get to with embodiment, with a bit of discipline to say, do my beginner's course, to go do my intermediate course, to do the content in my members portal, which I'm very excitingly over the next few weeks doing major upgrades to that members portal. And then go on to do the teacher training we have and retreats that I put on and such. Shake with some of the other teachers. There's a teachers page where we have many certified shaking medicine teachers now. So basically, as you advance in your practice, you get to that intermediate stage, you get to the advanced stages, more and more will you be able to move the shaking energy. You'll be able to surrender quite deeply, and I like to say, moving the needle from like control to complete surrendering and letting go of control. And at first it might move a little bit, like you are letting go of control, but there might be still a sense of, oh, I'm kind of still doing it, and yeah, that's fine. That's part of the process, part of the journey of like, okay, each time a little bit more until, wow, you're like in those deeply surrendered states with the intelligence of your animal body. Your instinctive, innate intelligence can unravel you, release you, and move you and heal you how you need to be moved to heal. Yeah. So those are a few things that come up early on in the shaking medicine journey. It's great. Yeah, it's just absolutely phenomenal for moving stress, anxiety, trauma energy, which is a big focus more at the beginning. It's like, yeah, we need to settle all that stuff. So then if you want to go beyond that to you can then also cultivate yourself and do the things you love to do in life, complement the things that you are passionate about, your crafts, your skills, your passions, your loves, whatever it is. That's all very important. So with all that being said, get onto the beginner's course if you haven't already. Contact me. One of my passions in life right now is to support people in embodying their neurogenic therapeutic tremor mechanism, and seeing how quickly and simply it can just transform someone's life. So in the school community, it's free. Join it if you haven't already. Go there, do the free beginners course. You can schedule a call with me. There's other resources. And then keep going. Like, that's only the beginning. Do that beginners course and join my other courses if that resonates with you even just a little bit. Like, it only gets exponentially better from there. It accelerates. So yeah, keep going. Keep embodying the tremor mechanism. Join my intermediate course, my members portal. I'd love to have you in all of that and see you into transforming your life. And because it works on trauma very deeply, very well, it works on trauma. You know, this can help you with addictions, things like this. Like if you're having trouble losing weight, often that's rooted in some kind of trauma. Better, it can, so many people say struggle with sleeping, and then they do this in the evening, they do their class, and they're like, wow, I had the best night sleep of my life. And often, you know, I teach yoga as well as Shaking medicine, and usually the integration of shavasana, the resting at the end, is significantly more potent after shaking because of the nature of how it's nature's way to send us into parasympathetic states of our nervous system. Yeah, so that's all for now. Have a lovely day. Shakingmedicine.com is our home. Reach out if you have questions. I'm so happy to support, and yeah, have a lovely day. Bye for now.